All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we're doing game 94 of MLB Baseball Season 2 2018. I'm online coach, Big Kurt Lord Green, and I'll be coaching the Philadelphia Phillies and Miami Marlins. We lead the series 1-0. Philadelphia Phillies season record 73-21. Miami Marlins season record 41 and 55. So we're doing game 2 of a 3-game series. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the current.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Dan Straley, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Here comes the first pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Brinson. Gone! Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 57 thus far. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Up next will be Nick Williams as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Miami, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Nick Pivetta gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping in, Newton Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it. 1 out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Starlin Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Castro is certainly hoping to be honored as an all-star this year, but he's sort of on the fringe right now, currently 3rd in fan votes at second base.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. One there. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they bounced into a double play.
Third baseman, number 4, Ryan Flaherty.
Ready now, Ryan Flaherty. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Behind 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No outs, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Scott Van Slyke, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Williams on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Marlins able to knot things up on the solo home run. We've played two, all even now at 1-1. Back at Marlins Park for the third inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. So here now is the pitcher, Nick Pivetta, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
0-1's the count.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Brinson. He's got it one away. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and one strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Giving chase is Brinson.
He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tomas Phillies, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tomas Phillies sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Dan Straley.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Right fielder, Newton Rodriguez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Newton Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins waits on it. And that retires the side. Miami down in order through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rhys Hoskins. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So now Carlos Santana. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top 10. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. fly ball out to straightaway center.
Brinson's in pursuit.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Ready for another chance? J.P. Crawford. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through for a hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Fielded cleanly. Here's Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Miguel Rojas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Santana trying to get there, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Williams is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting,
so here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Derek Dietrich. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. He's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
The 0-2 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And with it, the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins get one back thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins 2. Now in the box, Ryan Flaherty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Nick Pivetta.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rodriguez has a beat on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, Brian Anderson.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Anderson, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. 2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Right.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Late that time for a strike.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Tomas Telis. And it's fouled away. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Now here's the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. His second home run of the game, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Straley. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 40, Javi Guerra. The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he rips it on the ground to second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. Runner goes for second. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the lead is now 7-2.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman.
Standing in now, Ryan Flaherty.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Castro has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 43, Nick Pivetta.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Pivetta. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Brinson's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Phillies 7 and the Marlins 2. Victor Rivera is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Rivera.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Hoskins. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Newton Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a 9.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas.
As he grounds one briskly to short.
To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 48, Severino Gonzalez.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there. It's short. A laser that time, but a wind up with nothing to show for it. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Carlos Santana now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-2, here it is. He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Up next will be Nick Williams. High and deep to right center. Brinson racing back at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, J.P. Crawford. Liner toward right center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Line drive to left. Van Slyke is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 10 and the Marlins 2. Here's Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Derek Dietrich will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Striding in once again, Ryan Flaherty. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Ryan Flaherty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box now, Nick Pivetta. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Rodriguez is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the blowout continues. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Row. Come out of spring training, a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold. but when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Brad Ziegler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Road. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Van Slyke comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Up next will be Nick Williams, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat, lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Hoskins rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. And he is out on the tag. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 14-2. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Baseman, Brian Anderson.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here's Scott Van Slyke as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
In there, strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Williams. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Tomas Telis. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
JT Riddle will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, JT Riddle.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied into very shallow right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Marlins leave one. And as you can see, they are way behind. Junichi Tazawa enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Junichi Tazawa.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Van Slyke is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Rodriguez is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Flaherty.
At the plate, Ryan Flaherty. Previously against Junichi Tazawa, he's gone 2 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pop high in the air. Anderson is there for it. And the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Phillies on top, 14-2. Digging in and looking for more. Newton Rodriguez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter, number 13.
Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
14-2, the final score in this one. Philadelphia took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Nick Pivetta earns his 12th victory in the ball game, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.